The court finds that for purposes of the entry of the temporary restraining order, that the state has met its burden of demonstrating that it faces immediate and irreparable injury as a result of the signing and implementation of the executive order. I find that the state has satisfied the test that it is likely to succeed on the merits of the claim which would entitle them to relief. I find that the balance of equities favor the states. And lastly, I find that a temporary restraining order is in the public interest. If I were to apply the Ninth Circuit's alternative test, I would find that the states have established a serious question going to the merits, and that the balance of equities tips sharply in their favor. As such, I find that the court should and will grant the temporary restraining order. The scope of that order is as follows. Federal defendants and all their respective officers, agents, servants, employees, attorneys, and persons acting in concert or participation with them are hereby enjoined and restrained from A, enforcing Section 3C of the executive order, B, enjoined and restrained from enforcing Section 5A of the executive order, enjoined and restrained from enforcing Section 5B of the executive order, or proceeding with any action that prioritizes the refugee claims of certain religious minorities, enjoined and restrained from enforcing Section 5C of the executive order, and lastly, enjoined and restrained from enforcing Section 5E of the executive order to the extent Section 5E purports to prioritize refugee claims of certain religious minorities. This TRO is granted on a nationwide basis and prohibits enforcement of Sections 3C, 5A, 5B, 5C, and 5E of the executive order at all United States borders and ports of entry pending further orders from this court.